Hello my friends, Roveen here and welcome back to the third and final chapter of ranking all the origin feats from the new 2024 Player's Handbook. There is no time to waste and let's get into it. Sentinel. Sentinel was and still is a very strong control option. The fact that we also get an ability score increase now makes it that much more amazing. Not only the Guardian feature makes it so that you make an opportunity attack every time an ally next to you is attacked, but you're also really hard to escape from. Halt is a very nice bonus, further increasing the control options of this feat. I am honestly between the A and S tiers for Sentinel, but because the features are often controlled by your enemies, it will land in the very top of the A tier. Shadow Touched. This and Fate Touched are very similar. So invisibility is more situational than Misty Step we get from Fate Touched, but this is still awesome. Fate Touched was an A tier feat and so is this feat. Sharpshooter. No longer a -5+10, huh? Don't worry, this is still a pretty good feat. Ignoring half and 3/4 cover is great when it comes up, you will really feel the difference. Firing in melee is probably the best feature of the three, meaning you don't have to reposition as often. Lastly, long shots are just okay. I don't think you couldn't survive without it. Overall, I think it's not as amazing as it was in 2014, but it is still very usable, a B tier feat. Shieldmaster. The only question is how good will be character builds that use a shield. Because in a vacuum, this feat is really awesome. Check this out. Shield Bash means two things. If they fail the save, we can knock them prone, meaning we reduce their effective movement speed, attack power, and our melee attacks have advantage. Great! If we push them back, we can run off without taking an opportunity attack or just use the beauty of forced movement with a spell like Cloud of Daggers, for example. Interpose Shield gives us a pseudo evasion. It takes our reaction, we still take full damage when we fail, but we take no damage if we succeed. This is also good. So assuming shield builds are viable in the new version, I am not afraid to give this the S tier, it's a great value. Skill Expert. 1 ability score increase, 1 skill proficiency and 1 expertise. A solid choice for skill monkey builds, but it lacks raw power. Great role-playing feat, and that is not negligible, so this is the higher end of C tier. Skulker. This feat gives us blind sight, which is not a common feature. We also gain advantage on stealth checks during combat, which is good but not amazing. Sniper is really awesome in my opinion, it saves us some resources, usually a bonus action if our strategy dwells in hiding during combat. If I'm playing an assassin or something of that sort, I would sooner or later take this. The features are rock solid, a lower end of A tier. Slasher. Hamstring is good, a decent control option for martial builds, but I don't love this version of enhanced critical, I would expect more impact. Because of that, this is a low end of B tier, similar to Piercer which we ranked in the last episode. Speedy. For some reason, the name sounds a bit funny, but that's not what we're rating today, so let's look at those really cool features. 10 more feet of movement, very good. Ignoring difficult terrain while dashing, I like this more if we can dash as a bonus action, for example if playing a rogue, monk or as an orc. And disadvantage on opportunity attacks against us sounds somewhat useful. Overall, this seems like a lower end of the A tier for me, I would take it sometimes. Spell Sniper. Spell Sniper is very similar to Sharpshooter as far as the benefits go, but I think I prefer Sharpshooter, because spell attacks are often not as relevant. This is still not a terrible feat and can be good on Warlock using Eldritch Blast for example, but I will give it a lower end of the B tier. Telekinetic. Forced movement is dangerous in D&D and this provides it. I gave the Crusher feat an A tier because of forced movement and I will do the same in the case of Telekinetic. A niche, yet amazing feat. Telepathic. This one is not as good. Telepathy is fine and casting Detect Thoughts with no spell slot is also just okay. I don't mind it, but I probably wouldn't really take it. A C tier for me. Warcaster. The good old Warcaster. Advantage on concentration checks is the dream of many casters. Being able to cast cantrips like the new True Strike when making opportunity attacks is also great, and holding a shield and being able to perform somatic components of spells is also very good. I will take this feat a lot, it is a very high end of A tier for me. Weapon Master. The new masteries, that's really cool. I bet this feat will enable some builds and it will be a pretty solid choice. I don't think this is overly powerful, but it does seem better than the usual armor or weapon proficiencies. I will put this in the lower end of B tier. And we are finished, friends. This is how the final tier list looks. Let me know if you would make any changes to it down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the tier lists, and have a great day. See you later.